Oh, I've never seen so many.
Can't go down there, right? Those are all teenagers.
Just like you?
Yeah.
This is how you walk down to the beach right here.
Oh.
At low tide, you can't walk. At high tide, you can't walk down there.
Oh.
But at low tide, it's all public property. You can walk right down the beach. You can see the ground right there. At high tide, this is all full of water.
You want to get down?
Can we go down?
Yeah.
No.
跟着他走吧，快点。
Yeah, a lot of young eagles. And with the binoculars, you can look over those trees too. A lot of eagles in those trees too. So there's probably 50, 60, maybe 100 eagles out here right now. See them up in the trees back here, 1, 2 heads over here, and kind of circling around up above us here. A lot of eagles flying above us, all up here.
Yeah. The boat waiting to find the siren.
See a salmon jumping out there.
Oh.
Kind of where that darker skiff is, just behind them I saw some salmon jumping. So keep an eye, they'll jump.
Oh.
You'll see splashes out there, but they're
Yeah.
all king salmon right now.
Right. Wow.
Just kind of keep an eye along there. I just saw one jump.
Yeah.
There's one jumping there, right? This guy's got one.
Oh.
The salmon jumped behind him. Keep an
Yeah.
eye, yeah, see, you'll see the salmon out there. A lot of, it's a big school. One jumped right behind him and he's got one on his line here. Unless it got away. There it is.
Yeah.
Just surfaced to the right of him over there.
Right.
钓到了吗？
There's some jumping on this side too. Right back in here, you'll see them just out in the ocean there, kind of where all those boats are lined up. You'll see the salmon splashing. Yeah, all around those boats, they're jumping.
Oh.
Jumping.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
See 'em
yeah,
jumping
yeah, yeah,
two at
yeah.
a time right there. Big school. That's right, a
Yeah,
big school
yeah.
right there. Those are all the females jumping.
Oh.
The females are frisky.
Oh yeah, I saw one.
Yeah.
But inside the female salmon, there's 2 big sacks of eggs. Maybe 10,000 eggs, 8 to 10,000. They're jumping to break open those sacks of eggs because they're getting
Right.
close to spawning.
Right. Right.
That's the
right.
reason they're jumping.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, they jump different ways. Flop, flop, flop. They're just loosening up the eggs in those.
Oh. To make them easy to come out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, kind of exercise. The last exercise. And they're going to eventually go all the way up to here. They're going to lay
The
their.
salmon won't die, but the
They all
male
die.
will die.
All die.
All die.
All die. Only once in their life. They lay their eggs and that's it.
Yeah.
For king salmon, it's about 5, maybe 7 years they live. And now they're coming back after that length of time. They're going to go up here and die within
The baby eat the dead fish. The baby eat their body.
Yeah. And once
Yeah.
they die, they just start washed down here. And that's why these eagles are gathering to feed on the dead salmon.
Yeah.
That's what they're feeding on. Yeah.
Okay, wait, let me look at the bird.
Yeah, you can see, you'll see them. It just takes, once you see the salmon jump, now you have an idea. You'll see them all along those boats.
Ah.
They're jumping. It's a fresh water. It's a low
Hold on, this is, let me do the cheese thing that I was doing on the
These
phone.
salty water.
Oh, does it work?
Also, already, I guess in the next month.
Or with my binoculars.
Well, no, that salmon out there jumping has already been way up the river. But now the tide's gone out, they've got them all moved back out.
Oh, watch them.
And they'll move up and they'll move down 2 or 3 weeks sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes at certain tides you'll see the salmon sitting right here.
Yeah.
And it sounds kind of strange at first, but I'll see the same salmon for 2 and 3 weeks. These guys are fishing over there, and sometimes there's a lure that breaks. You might see that same lure, that same fishing hook in the back. Are there seals out here that might take a bite out of a salmon? You might see that same salmon bite out of that salmon. And I'll look down here and I'll see that same salmon for 2 or 3 weeks. Until he finally gets caught, or a seal eats him, or he makes it. They go up and down like that, up and down. You see how high the tide's going to be this afternoon, all the way up in the air. So it'll also go all the way up in here.
Just keep watching for a while.
Yeah, they're going to fresh
And then
water.
we'll see
Going
them.
right to
It
the
looks
spot
like a
where they were
dolphin
born.
jumping out of the water.
In this case, they were born at the hatchery. Because they can hardly swim in this water. And so the tide will move them all the way back out. And this salmon run just started like a week ago. So we're going to, all that salmon jumping out there eventually going to come up and down. Yeah. It's a fun place to fish. So I have a group tomorrow. I'm taking my wife and I out here fishing. It's going to be really fun.
Actually, they just use a net. Okay.
Well, you see how these guys are fishing there. Watch what you might see them cast out there. And what you're doing is once the salmon hit the fresh water, which this is, they're not eating anymore.
Right.
They just stop eating.
Right.
So when you're fishing, you're snagging the salmon. You're using a pretty big hook, and it has about 3 prongs on it. You cast across the school, and you're going like this, jerking on it, pulling on it, and the hook's going through wherever part of the body you can catch it. Like that salmon I showed you, I actually got it in the tail. And it took off and ran. I reeled it in backwards, first pulling it in by its head, because that's how you catch them.
Oh, they don't eat anymore. They doesn't
They're
eat.
not. They're done eating. They're not going to bite on the best
So you
lure.
just hook them anywhere wherever
Exactly.
you can.
Exactly.
Oh, I just saw something.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you get an eye, you really see them out there. When you come here in August, you just see a lot of salmon everywhere in Alaska jumping, all just
Popping, yeah.
because there'll be a lot of females
Yeah.
by then.
We saw a lot of dumping in Sacramento. There's a river.
Nimbus, that Nimbus.
Yeah.
Yeah, up in the
then
American River.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the fall time, you were there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big king salmon hatchery there.
Right. There's a dam. They have a dam.
Yeah,
So
comes off
get
the American River,
yeah,
the right,
they
Nimbus.
Yep. They,
Kinda, yeah.
they sort of make it go the side way, and that's
Yep.
where all,
I've been there
all
before, yeah.
Yep.
All right, you guys, better head back there.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
We're only